Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are talking about all of the plants that I'm getting rid of from my collection. And I don't know, I don't think I've done a video like this before and it feels a little bit weird. Like normally, I've thought about doing a video like this before several times and I've not filmed it several times. And I think that's partly because I haven't had the spoons, should we say, to gather them all up and film the video, and it's just been better for me to just let the plant go in whatever way I was letting it go, rather than collect them all together. A little bit like, I don't know if you guys do this, but when you collect a bag for charity, you put all the donations into a bag and then it just kind of sits there, or you get it into your car and then it just sits in the boot of your car for weeks and weeks and months on end. Anybody else do that? I know it's definitely going to be part of my ADHD brain, so maybe if you're neurotypical that just doesn't happen for you and you bag up your charity bag stuff and then get it to the shop. No problem. Sorry about the motorbike. But I think, this box, I've got a box next to me, which is actually really far away. Let me just move that closer whilst moving this really freaking spiky plant that's dropping spiky leaves. So the box has been sat here. Oh no, hiccups, this is not a good time. So this box has been sat here, kind of in the corner next to our TV for over a week now, and Steve was like, that's not where they live now, right? No, I need to film the video and then I can get them out of the apartment. But when are you going to film the video? I don't know. So I'm filming the video now. Right now it's happening. And then I can figure out where to go. I mean, some of these is really obvious where they're going to go, and what I mean by that will become quite clear to you guys when I show you those particular plants. But some of the other ones is not so obvious, and some of them will need to hang around for a little bit, which I'll also explain. I really hope I've got everybody in front of me that I want to get rid of. If there's anybody that I've missed, I'll I don't know, throw in a photo or something at the end. So let's get started. Up first is this guy. This is, I feel like lots of you will know what it is. It is what is it? A Monstera albo. A Monstera albo. Monstera borsigiana albo. Like the small form Monstera. Oh, there's so many little springtails in here, cute. So I've had a Monstera albo in my collection for a really, really long time, and I think at some point in one video, somewhere over the years that I've been doing YouTube now, I said that out of all of my Monsteras, my albo is my least favourite, and that is still true today. And these are they the top? No, they're not. Are they? So these are the top cuttings from when I chopped it up ages and ages ago. I can't remember if I filmed that or if I just did it. It was probably one of those tasks where I was like, I'll film a video of that, and then I never did it because I never got around to filming the video. So I might have done it off camera. I really can't remember. If I can find it in a video, I'll put the video up here as to what one it was in. But I chopped it. It was really, really tall, on a very tall pole at the time, and I have still got the plants, so I should walk that over as well, but I've got the bottom cuttings, my favourite ones, in a pot over there. These water props have been sat in front of that pot as well, so they almost look like a combined pot. And I've got a load of wet sticks as well that are all kind of shooting new growth, and one of the wet sticks is really highly variegated, which is that's what I want. So the ones that I've got, so the potted ones were all of my favourite leaves on the plant, and then these were the top cuttings, which were very this bottom one's quite nice variegation. but it felt like I didn't want to get rid of the top cuttings. I wanted to see what would happen with them. None of them have really actually grown. One of them started and then it dried out. Whoops. But yeah, one of the wet sticks is really highly variegated and I'm excited to see that one grow. So like my plan is to put it on a pole and to see what happens with it. I've just, like, I would really like a high oh my God. It's too late in the day for filming. This is way too late in the day for filming. I've lost my communication abilities. I would really like to have a highly variegated Monstera. So that like one cutting is giving me some hope, and it's made me think I probably need to get rid of some of the other bits that I've got. So I will be getting rid of these, and I'll probably be getting rid of some of the wet sticks that are also next door with the highly variegated one. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to pop them up and give them to my friend. I'm going to give them to my bestie Kemi, and I think she's going to love them. I mean, she's not a plant person, but she's been saying for a little while, like, if there's ever any plants that I want to get rid of, like, send them her way, because she moved into a house last year and she would like to have more plants around the house. So I'm going to share the love and pass on these Monsteras. There are, I think each leaf is on a different stem. So yeah, is it? No, that's one, two. There are three plants in here, so hopefully they will start growing and looking beautiful for her. But that is the first plant that I'm getting rid of. Right, the next plant that I don't know. See, it's been too long since, like, when I started clearing these guys out, I was being like, right, we're getting rid, and I know it's been too long, and I'm going to go over these and be like, I think I might want to keep you, because that's what's happening with this one. It needs some water. I'll share some of my drinking water with it. And the squirrel's outside, so I feel like I need to put some food out, because she's going to look at me with those big sad black eyes and I'm going to want to feed her. This is a, what are you, variegated heartleaf philodendron. There are some variegated leaves on here. It's not the most variegated by any means. And there's this strand up here which is kind of like, there is variegation, I can see variegation on the back of the leaves, and the stem on this one, it has got like a really big white stripe going through it. So like I've got lots of hope, but it just keeps sending out not very variegated spots. Like, this is a new leaf which is quite variegated. Like, I've had a tough time with this plant, and I just really want a beautiful trailing heart-shaped variegated plant. Like, any tips? Like, I don't want a green one. I really don't want a green one. Maybe I should just chop it and stick it into a prop box and see what happens. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts on this one. Like, I'm not quite ready to give it up, I don't think. I know they're quite easy to get hold of now, aren't they? Or at least in the UK. Like, I feel like if I did an eBay kind of variegated heartleaf philodendron search, I would get quite a few options. So maybe I should just do that and kind of start again. I feel bad though, because it was like gifted in amongst another plant purchase from somebody on Instagram, and I don't know, I always feel bad about giving up on gifted plants. Like, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This next one, can I remember the name? No, I can't. I've got the general vibe of the name in my head, but I don't think it's right. I've got like Cryptosperma. That's definitely not right. Johnstonii, which might be right in my head. And I haven't had this plant for that long, maybe 9-10 months, possibly. maybe nearly a year. It's not been that long. And I feel really bad. Like, I don't know when this happened. It's been like, um, it was hidden in amongst the plant room and has clearly suffered. I don't think there's any saving it. So I think I just need to let it go. Which I'm really sad about, because I did really like it. So yeah, not much to say about this one, but it will be going in the bin. Yeah. Similar kind of situation. Well, I mean, similar in that it's also dead. But I have cared for this one. But it has bloomed and seeded so many times, and I have heard that once these bloom and seed, they die. And I think, I mean, the whole time I had this plant, which I might have got them in the same order from Grow Tropicals, as soon as I got it, it was blooming and it started seeding. They're the seeds that like shoot out, so like the bloom kind of like opens up, and then it almost gives like Stranger Things vibes the way it looks, but the seed pods explode out. It's really freaking cool. And I've got lots of babies of these hanging out in several different pots. But this is the words Biophytum sensitivum, and it's a really freaking cool plant. But yeah, this one's dead, so I will get rid of it. It will be going in the bin, bless it. But yeah, I've got lots of babies of this one, which is nice to have, and they just chill out in all of my other plant pots. So I don't think it was my fault. I think maybe it is just how, like, the life cycle. Okay, one that is actually alive. This is the golden rat tail cactus. And it's been growing this year. Like, I mean, you can definitely see it on this bit. Like, this kind of brighter yellow tip. It's grown on all of them, so there's 3. And like, whilst I love it, and like, I love a trailing cactus, and this, in theory, should trail at some point. I'm assuming when it's a bit heavier, and it's like one of those ones that you can like touch, and it doesn't hurt. Like, I wouldn't brush it the other way, but you can touch it and it's not like damaging. It's not really sharp. I prefer my monkey tail, so I am gonna let this one go. It's just the like whole sticking out vibe it's not doing it for me. If it was actually trailing already, I think I would be keeping it and having like a hard time of letting it go, but it's not. And it's another one that I'm gonna give to Kemi. So I would, like, with the Monstera and with this one, I will repot them and get them kind of like all situated in a nicer situation for her so that she can look after them, because like I said, she's not necessarily a plant person, but she can care for them. But I like to get them all potted up for her. This next one is, I'm pretty sure it's heading for dead, if not there already. I cannot remember what this is called, and I can't decide if I'm sad. I think I am a bit sad. I'm a bit sad because when this is a happy plant, it's quite beautiful, quite striking, and like sinister looking. It's like the leaves themselves are a beautiful shape. They're like silver and fuzzy, and then they've got these really, really sharp orange spikes on them. And the flowers are purple and it's beautiful, but it's really thirsty. It's a really thirsty plant, and I didn't repot it in time, and I've just not looked after it very well. So like, it has completely out. It's really, really shriveled. I don't think any of these leaves will be saved. Like, I can give it a drink and see what happens, but I think this is probably I'm a dead plant kind of situation. And like, the spines are really, really sharp. Like, really, really sharp and deadly. It's just a little bit lethal, and it's really needy, and like being lethal and needy is not the best combo. Like, I will give it a bit of water and just see if it can make a bit of a comeback up top here, but I don't know. I don't know how fast I am. There's a wet patch on the floor now. Next up is a variegated bear's paw, which I have a tag here which may be the correct botanical name, which says Cotyledon ladysmithiensis variegata. This plant just deserves better than me. Like, I'm not caring for it at all. Like, there's literally these bits fell out ages ago and I haven't repotted them. One of them is even like growing, like look at that. That's growing new bits. And I'm not looking after it and I feel so bad. Like, I don't know what it is, because I really like the idea of this plant. I love that it's got like these little tiny bear paws, 4 leaves. Like, how stinking cute is that? Like, they're literally adorable. They're literally adorable. Like, look at these literal bear paws. They're so cute. I think one of the problems for me is they're like sticky. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I don't love that about it. And I've seen, like, in like random kind of chat threads, I've seen other people say like, my bear paw is sticky, like what's going on? Like, what is causing that? So I don't think it's like solely a me issue, but yeah, they're sticky, which is a fuzzy plant, so I want to be able to like pet it and not be grossed out, but it feels like a little sticky. And also, ages ago, like probably years ago at this point, Fern from Wild Fern was repotting. Has she still got it? She might still have it. She was repotting hers, and she commented that it smells like honey and asked if anybody else has smelled like honey. And like, there's a smell. And like, I know what she means. It does smell like honey, but it also smells a bit like earwax. And as I'm saying that, I don't know how I know what earwax smells like. I'm not going around sniffing earwax, guys, I swear. But there's something about the smell. Like, I'm holding it up to the camera, like, go and smell it. There's something about the smell and the texture that I don't love, and therefore my love for the plant has gone. And I think I am going to see if Kemi would like it and not tell her about my aversion to the stickiness and the scent. She doesn't watch my videos, so she's not going to know. But yeah, I'm not caring for it, and it's just going to continue to slowly die if I don't do something with it. So that's going to go in the Kemi pile. Okay, up next, I have an Anthurium. Well, technically 3, but it's all in the same pot. It's this guy. So I don't actually know. Do I know? I think. What are you? I can't remember if this was like crystallinum seeds or whether it was a cross. I don't feel like I've ever bought crystallinum seeds, so maybe it is a cross. I'm pretty sure these are the 3 seeds that I bought off of an Instagram account called Philodendron. They had an eBay storefront as well, but they've not been active on Instagram in years, and like, I don't know what they're doing in life. Like, I hope they're okay kind of thing. So we used to chat quite a lot, but I don't think it was just a crystallinum. I can't remember what it was though. If I can find, like, I definitely used to have a photo of the mother plant. So if I can find a photo of it, I will put it on screen. But there's 3. So there's like 3 dead leaf. There are 3. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. And then this middle one here has actually split. So there's 1 growth point and then another growth point. So there's like 4 active growth points from this one pot. And like, it's looking super cute and bushy. But I just don't know if I need 4 essentially tiny anthuriums growing when, like, if you're not new to my channel, you'll know that I do struggle a little bit with small anthuriums. I struggle with kind of sizing them up and getting them going, and they can stay small like this for ages. Like, I mean, I bought these as seeds from Joe. Oh, this one's split as well. Oh Christ, there's another little baby down here. That's another separate growth point. I bought these from Joe years ago and they're still this size. Like, other people will have grown these out to be like fully mature, like flowering plants by now, and I'm not caring for them to the best of my ability to bring out the best in them, and that tells me something. So whilst I'm still curious, I don't want all of these. So what I might do is keep 1, which is always like, it's hard because I know that they were grown from seeds, and all seeds can throw out different genetics and stuff, but they do all look quite similar. Like, obviously this one's kind of the biggest, like it's the most mature, but I think I'll pick 1, just 1, and then I will pot the other 4 into a different pot and give it to Kem, or take it into work. I don't know. I'll see what she thinks. Like, look how long that is. That needs to be repotted. That's crazy. I mean, there's enough. I could put 1 into work and give 1 to Kem. I'm really enjoying, like, I've got a really planty space in work as well, and like, people always comment saying that they love it, and like, I feel like I need to like spread it out a little bit because it's like around my desk, and I could spread it out into the wider office. So maybe I could do that with some of these. I'm just very quickly going to mention this guy. This is the Hoya. Is it the Rigidifolia? Yeah, Rigidifolia. If you watched my recent Hoya collection series of free videos showing all of my 69 Hoyas, well, I guess 68 without this one. No, I didn't include it. 69. I've got 69 Hoyas, which, like, wow, that's a crazy number of Hoyas. I said in that video that I was going to let this one go because I've got a different version of this with like splash, and it's much healthier, and this one hasn't done anything for me since I got it, so I'm going to let this one go. Another plant that I'm going to let go, which might be shocking to some of you because it is so beautiful, is this Aescunensis. I wanted to do a whole spiel being deadly serious about how beautiful it was, and I can't. Me and Aescunensis, is that how you say that name? You know, the lipstick plants, we don't get on, clearly. This was a huge pot that I was filming a video, and like, I really briefly just showed it because I was really proud I'd got it like earlier that day, and then when I went to edit that video, it was an hour and a half long, but the majority of it was filmed in slow-mo. That was painful. That was painful to realise. So obviously I didn't end up editing that video and putting it out. But like, it was huge. But you guys never even saw it because it so quickly took a downward turn, like so fast. It just hated life with me. I can't figure them out. Like, what the heck? How do you care for those plants? Like, I thought they'd be like similar on like the Hoya, Dischidia vibes. What? I cannot do lipstick plants. Like, I don't know. There are swans on the river and they're distracting me. They look so cute. The sun's just gleaming on them and they're all white and big. yeah, I'm really, really sad because it was very beautiful. It was a variegated one. I'll try and find a photo of what it used to look like. But yeah, I cut it, cut these strands off because these look like the most likely to survive, and clearly they are very dead. Not a single sign of life in them, so we will be letting them go. Next up, what are you called? I think this is called the Ficus triangularis, and I'm sad about this one. I am sad, and I might not get rid of it. Basically, I got this one. It was last year at the another plant swap, the Bristol one, in March of last year, 2024, and I saw it from like across the room. I was having a chat with some people. I was like, I just need to go and look at what this person has on this table because it looks interesting. And I thought it looked like the Hoya Manipuriensis, which I now have in my collection, but I recently learned about it at that point and I needed it in my collection. Like, I wanted that plant so much. And I thought this guy looked like it. Like, these are the leaves up close. And I thought, you look like what I want. So that's what I, like, when I was heading over there, I was like, I want you. You're a Hoya, I want you. And obviously when I got up close, I was like, well, it's not a Hoya. And it was labelled as a Ficus triangularis, I think. And I'm pretty sure there was 3 cuttings, or like semi-rooted cuttings, and what did I might have swapped it for, I took some of the Monstera albo with me that time, so I think I might have swapped it for that, potentially. I actually can't remember, or maybe it was jewel orchid. I can't remember what I swapped it for, but only one of the cuttings survived like the whole rooting process, which was this one, and it's really hated me this winter. Like, as you can see, we have got leaves dying off, just very much dead down here. And the top section is looking very thin. Like, it's very thin, and a bit yellowy. Like, I'm a bit sad. Like, I don't... This section down here is woody. But maybe I could like chop it and see if I can root it and try again, because I actually do really like this guy and I hadn't realised how sad it was. And yeah, I think I will try and save this one. So maybe this one shouldn't actually be on this list. But I mean, look how silly it looks with like all of these leaves at the top and just this long old trunk. I will try again. So ignore him from this list. I have another Anthurium for you guys. This one, so this is one where I'm not sure if I do want to get rid of it. Maybe I don't want to get rid of it. See, this is why I shouldn't do these videos. I should just get rid of the plant if I'm thinking about getting rid of it. So this it's an Anthurium no ID, essentially. It was one that I imported when I had my plant shop. It was supposed to be an Anthurium papillilaminum, but it's not a pure papillilaminum. Like, I can tell that from how it looks, but also sometimes it rocks up with a fused sinus. And if it was a pure papillilaminum, it would absolutely not do that. It doesn't currently have any fused sinus leaves at the moment, but this basically, if I can find the video, I'll put it here, but I chopped a couple of my Anthuriums a long time ago now, and this was one of them. So this is actually, it's the base cut of an Anthurium. Like, the base is down here, but it's grown 3 growth points off of the one base, and they're all growing fairly evenly. I say that, but there is one that I've just noticed that is actually now going to be in cataphyll. And the leaves, so there's like this leaf down here, and then this leaf really spread out. That one's going to be in cataphyll growth, and then there's this leaf here and this leaf here from the other growth, and then this one here, and this one are from another. And I'll throw in like a little clip of what the top cut is looking like, because it's It's looking quite nice. It's recently put out a new leaf that's on like a much shorter petiole, but it looks really like pretty. And the petiole has massively changed shape. It's so interesting. Like all of these ones have, it's like a round petiole. Like you can kind of see that it's just, I mean, that one actually feels kind of angular, but not really. But for a very, very, very long time, this plant has always had round petioles. But the one that is the top cutting has recently, like the last two it's put out have been much more angular. So I'm wondering what it's got in it. Like I've never been able to figure it out. It's had blister variegation the whole time, like just these little subtle kind of speckles of blister variegation popping up kind of randomly throughout the leaves, which is just really interesting. And like part of me's like, should I just get rid of this? I've got, you know, the top cut of it. And then another part of me is like, should I pop this in with it and it can look like a really bushy Anthurium, because I miss that vibe. Like I used to have a really bushy Anthurium clarinervium and I just loved the way that plant looked. Like, yeah, I just feel like all of my Anthuriums are just not bushy. Like maybe they've got like 3 or 4 leaves, but they're not bushy. So I was kind of thinking maybe potting this in with the mother plant could look quite cool, like separating them all from the bottom, the butt cut, and having like just one big pot of this no ID hybrid. I might take one off and put it in the to give to Chemi pile maybe, I don't know. And whilst it might be me keeping it, if I'm putting this plant in with the mother plant, technically I am getting rid of this plant. Like it's going from 2 plants to 1 plant, so technically it's getting rid of it. I know it's not, but I really like it. Like I like that it's kind of like a fat but slender leaf, and some of them have like these pink, you can't really see it, kind of like pink margins. Like I don't know, I do just love Anthurium, I really do. I would love to know the genetics of it. Like what has the angular leaves? Like I know the luxurians have leaves, petioles, the angular petioles. Magnificums do, don't they? Maybe it's Magnificum, Sagittatum. I don't know what it is. I wish I did, but I don't. And I've got one more to share with you, and that is this guy, which is it's a Pachyphytum bractetum maybe, and I struggle. Like, there's a real to and fro with this one. I think I got it. Did I get it last year? Or was it the year before? I can't remember. But it's one that I got from Hayley at Mint Plants, and I love the weird, like, wonky shape to it. But there's just something about it. Like, I think part of this is I'm moving, or like at least I hope I am. I've had an offer accepted on a house, and we're kind of in the process of doing, you know, surveys, solicitor things, like all of that stuff. And part of me is thinking, what plants do I want to take with me? And I don't know if I want to take this one with me. And I think that's what, like, is kind of prompting getting rid of some of these plants. So it might be one that I give to Chemi, or maybe I could give it back to Hayley and she could kind of resell it on. I don't know. It's a very pretty blue. Obviously these leaves at the back, like I think that's, like, obviously it's weird and wonky, but I've lost some of the bottom leaves here, so it looks like I kind of want to pluck some of these off to make it look a bit cuter again. It has got this tiny little baby popping out here, and there's a bump here which makes me think maybe, where can I hold it? Here? Maybe there's going to be a growth point there. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm not loving it in this form. Like, whilst I liked it being potted in the white pot, kind of like being led down and like all funky and wonky, and I've like top dressed it in a colour that kind of matches. the colour of it. Maybe I just need to like chop it and kind of start it again in a different angle. I don't know. And I think when I was collecting these plants together, I was being a bit more harsh, like feeling like, if I don't know, it's a no, it's getting rid of it kind of thing. If it's not like a hell yes, it's a hell no. So, and it isn't a hell yes. But clearly today I'm not in that like, let's be blunt and brutal kind of mind. I'm just going to put it down. I feel like that video has not been very helpful. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 definitely leaving my collection because they are dead. I've got maybe 5 leaving my collection because it's dead. I'm going to keep the Ficus triangularis and put it, like I'm going to chop it and put it in some water and see what we can do there. This philodendron, I'm going to chop up and see what happens. This is going to leave my collection in some form, but I might take a bit into work, but that doesn't count because it's in work, so it's not going to come to the new house with me. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 with the Pachyphytum and 6 with the Anthurium. I feel like that's not bad. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Those are the plants that I'm going to be letting go from my collection in some way or another. I would love to know if you've been kind of downsizing or decluttering your plant collection. Pop it in the comments if you have, like if you've let any plants go. Let me know which ones. I feel like I feel like there's a bit of like a buzz going around at the moment in the plant community of like downsizing and decluttering plant collections, which I love. I'm here for it. But I don't know if I want to do that loads in mine. Like the ones that I've got, I do really love. So I don't want to kind of like get caught up in the wanting to do what everyone else is doing kind of vibe and decluttering and then regret it later. So I'm trying to be really mindful about it and not just get, like I said, caught up in what everyone else is doing. But there are also some plants that I do just need to let go of. So yeah, I'm in like this kind of space. So let me know if you're also feeling that as well, and if you're letting it go of any of your plants. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.